morning, guys.
Good morning.
Welcome back to this week's vlog. A little bit of a change. We have finished our time in South America and Central America. We are now in the United States in New York City.
My cousin's wife has a friend here that she got in contact with, and we are lucky enough to have free accommodation in the Upper East Side, which is amazing. So we're prime location. We got our first New York coffee of the morning, and now obviously one of the first things that you need to do in New York is go take a walk in Central Park. So we're thinking about renting a bike, but then we realized we were on the wrong end of the Central Park, so we decided we wanted to do this. We're gonna rent it's a kayak, isn't it?
Yeah, canoe.
Yeah. We're gonna rent one of the canoes for an hour because we've heard it's a really beautiful way to see the park.
Is it good?
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Thank you. Oh God.
Other way.
What do you mean?
Go forward.
How do I go forward? How do we turn? They don't explain anything to you.
You can figure it out. It's the one time I actually don't mind filming whilst Laura does all the work. This is the easy bit now.
So we finished up with our canoe ride, and I swear that was probably the best $15 that we've ever spent. So definitely do that if you're ever in New York. And now we are actually about to go meet up with a surprise guest.
Oh my gosh, I miss you guys so much! Freaking good! You want shotty?
What's that?
You want shotty?
Okay.
That way you can get some footage.
Yeah.
Hi.
How are you, mate?
Hi.
You guys doing alright in the back there?
We're good.
Wait. See Chris. You shut up.
Oh no. So if you guys remember the start of our journey, Jan 29th, within the first month we're in Patagonia, and we met two guys by the name of Don
Lovelace from Provo, Utah.
and Baden.
Baden Morrill, currently living in North Carolina.
We had tried to meet up with them in Mexico and it didn't quite happen because of work schedules and whatnot. However, in New York, the infamous Baden
I made it!
has come to meet us in New York. So Baden's here for 24 hours or so with us, and we've just caught a cab into Times Square in New York City, and we're going to have a little explore around there. What do you think, Laura?
This is crazy. It's not like his full-time job.
Do you want
Naked.
a photo of the naked cowboy?
Nah, I'm good.
Why not?
You can take a video of
Baden,
him.
you want a photo of the
Oh
naked
yeah. Please.
Alright, we've just survived like 30 seconds of walking through Times Square.
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't know where to look.
There's lots of smells. There's lots of naked butts, surprisingly.
Or not surprisingly. What did you think, man?
I think it's great. It's just a huge melting pot. I don't even know what to say of everything. Pretzels.
Oh, he doesn't have bagels.
First New York.
Lots of salt.
Oh, that's really salty.
It's the New York pretzel.
Real New York.
Or as we call them, bagels.
We call them bagels. We don't. I just messed it up.
Is it salty?
It's very salty. Alright, we have just left the hecticness of Times Square and we're having a little chill time in Bryant Park. Bryant Park's really cool because they have every Monday night open movie theatre night. So you can come here for free, watch old classic movies on the lawn. There's heaps of people here, there's bars, there's restaurants. It's a really cool vibe. And right now we're having some chips and vegan sandwich and a cider.
Compliment to Baden.
Compliments of Baden. This video was sponsored by Baden. Mid-afternoon lunch has just been destroyed. Sponsored.
We're gonna go take a nap on the lawn.
Courtesy of Baden. And it's now siesta time in the Bryant Park lawn. It's been walking all day and we're exhausted. We need some like siesta time down here. Time to do nothing.
Right, wake me up in an hour, guys.
Alright, see you dude, I'm gonna sleep.
We made it for our first sunset, our
Good
first
Lord.
New York sunset.
So we walked all the way from Bryant Park to the High Line, and the High Line is this decommissioned tram line above ground that was going to be demolished by the local government, or the local council, but the people living here voted against it, and now they turned it into a massive garden and walking track that goes along the whole western side of the East River. We're going to try and watch the sunset, but
We kind of missed it.
didn't quite work out.
We don't walk fast enough.
No, we don't walk.
Baden slowed us down.
We're probably gonna end the night here because we're all exhausted and our feet hurt. We're gonna watch the sunset and catch some dinner, and we will see you guys in the morning. Say goodnight, Baden.
Oh no, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
So it is day 2 here in beautiful and extremely hot New York. We just got down to the Lower East Side because we're heading back into Brooklyn. We're heading to the area of Williamsburg today, which is supposed to be really cool and amazing vegan cafes and little places to check out. We were already here earlier this morning as we caught a super early cab ride to the Brooklyn Bridge to watch the most incredible sunrise.
Sadly, we had to part ways with Baden yesterday. We forgot to film it because we were so caught up in hanging out with him. But buddy, thanks for coming down from North Carolina to visit us. It was
Had the best time
fantastic.
with him.
Wasn't a lot of time, but it was super fun. Don, we're still waiting for you. So hurry up and get down here.
Here, and we're actually going to catch the ferry across to Brooklyn now.
It goes lights, camera, action when I step into the limelight. Easily adapted to the high life. Dressed to impress like it's prom night. And when you live in top shelf, you know you gotta set the bar high. Had the same dreams since we was kids. Big jips, big cars, and even bigger cribs.
First stop of the day is we need to get breakfast because we're absolutely starving. We wanted to stick to our New York theme of all American food, but we want to try some of the vegan restaurants. So we're gonna head to Champ's Diner, which is like an old school American diner, but everything's vegan.
So it's meant to be going well, but we've gotten off the ferry and thought we could easily take an Uber or a cab to get to the place we're staying at, but we've been walking for about 20 minutes and we still haven't found a cab that we can take.
Thank you. Lord have mercy. We're actually in the heart of Williamsburg in Brooklyn, and we're at an all-vegan diner called Champ's. So everything is fully vegan. So we've got like vegan bacon, vegan eggs, vegan milkshakes, and the food is amazing. How you doing there, babe? You hanging in?
Totally.
Are you gonna finish it?
I think I'm taking home.
Chris.
Are you ready to do
I'm
this?
ready. I'm kind of nervous.
Christmas ticket
I don't want to
that
get.
side of the road.
I don't want to get hit by a cab.
Talking about Easily adapted to the highlight. Talking about this highlight, I mean as high as it go. Easily adapted to the highlight. It's just a different way to move in the highlight.
We probably should reserve the table because there's a lot of people here and they're probably all here to watch sunset as well, so I'm not too sure what our chances are going to be of getting a table, but
the most amazing waitress from Mexico, and we got talking to her because she commented on my tan, and I told her we were in Mexico for a month before this, and we started talking about our travels, and she was explaining to us it was something that she really wanted to do eventually in her life, and she brought us free champagne, and we're at like the nicest, fanciest restaurant, and now we have free champagne. It's amazing. We're gonna end the vlog here, guys. We're gonna finish up our meal, enjoy our free champagne, watch the sunset. We really hope you guys enjoyed this week's video.
if you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe.
And next week, we once again are gonna be in a very different country. So we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.